This is a very important day because we are trying to educate you on the importance of mental wellness and, of course, at the same time, advocate for the world to join the promotion of mental wellness.
We should prioritize mental health as a public health and a socio-economic agenda.
And how long does it take you to do one piece?
Depends. Like these took 2 weeks, these took 3 weeks, the one behind you took 3 days.
Oh wow, that's beautiful, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So once we leave here, hizi zinaenda wapi? Because sasa umesema hauzi and these things are too beautiful to go to a kabut ama to your bedroom. Zinaenda wapi? It's okay not to be okay, but you must seek help.
I was diagnosed with bipolar condition about 2 years ago. So I found my art being a therapeutic, source of calmness for me because being bipolar is associated with, let me say, a range of emotion. Someone might become overly excited, or you might be going through depression.
As a youth, we suffer a lot about mental health. But now, as for the government has come in, it's good, and I'm here with also my CS, who is also a queen in that mental health.
Of course, the conversation continues. Remember, it is the M.I.N.D Fest 2020.
Looking at the spirit of what M.I.N.D Festival is supposed to be, and also just talking to young people especially.
Thank you for that. If there is anybody at home who is watching here, the message for me is that let's keep talking, let's keep supporting each other from a family system. And also more importantly to say that shame dies with exposure. So the minute we come out and begin talking about what we are going through, talking about not only the illness, but also the kind of ways that we use to cope, then we are at a step closer.
It was not easy because I actually didn't know what bipolar is. I got it from, because I was born an empath. Like you're so there to help everyone, you play the hero in people's life, but nobody can come, no, you cannot go to talk to people about how you feel. So it took me time for me to accept myself. I actually accepted myself 5 years ago because this year was the hardest way because I decided to come open and share my story because I lost 2 friends through depression and suicide. Yeah.
Sorry for that, my dear.
Una go through a lot. Society imekufunza vibaya. Ati ukwe strong. Brother, Lia. Sister, Lia. Father, Lia. Mother, Lia. Auntie, Lia. Uncle, Lia. Kijana, Lia. Feel free to shed your tears. Speak to someone.
Creativity, music, art, poems, acting, journaling, like what we heard from CAS Nadia Ahmed, who told us she started journaling a long time ago, but it also helps her in many ways. Now, music actually is therapy for various mental health conditions, including depression, and it also acts as a medium for processing emotion, trauma and grief. But also music can also be utilized as a regulation or calming agent for anxiety. So music definitely has a very important role for us in this conversation, and it's good to see young people coming out, getting together and putting these amazing performances, and we wish Nyuru the band all the best.
Nina tabu on my side, kitabu changu pipa with the story of my life. Niko kejani bila stima, ninja inanisukuma kila wiki mama pima. Tabasamu nayo pia ilifichika, usoni misioni ndoto pia zilizimika. Don't judge my book, wesikiza story. Kinywa chungu kuongea, masaibu ndani ni kama moto, ila bado naificha. Don't judge my book, wesikiza story. Kinywa chungu kuongea.
We're going through this cultural confusion where you are supposed to study and go to school, but at the same time you can't just be enough. You can't be so much. So that actually encouraged me to speak out more. So I became more, I call myself disruptive. Because I became more disruptive, I used to now hold bigger functions. I used to come up with cycling competitions. We used to go to the park in Mombasa, Butterfly Park. We used to cycle. I used to write on banners like, it's okay not to be okay. Mental health is fine. If you're going through depression, it's okay. I designed different programs. And mind you, I'm not a psychologist or anything. It's just that inquisitiveness that I had, and I taught myself a lot online. And I think one thing that I am trying to say is, yes, we face a lot of mental health challenges. Yes, we have doctors. Yes, we have people. But it also has to come from yourself.
Don't judge my book, wesikiza story.
Kinywa chungu kuongea,
masaibu ndani ni kama moto,
ila bado naificha.
Don't judge my book, wesikiza story.
Kinywa chungu kuongea,
masaibu ndani ni kama moto,
ila bado naificha.
Kesho ya jana hairudi, nivumilie. Kesho ninawe mpaka kifo. Kesho.
Because I'm a caregiver. My son was diagnosed by schizophrenia about 3 years ago. And I deliberately decided to walk the journey, which was a journey of faith, because it was not easy, because there is a major stigma in the society. You don't know whom to turn to.
Dear Anxiety, Are You My Friend? And I wrote this at 11:11 p.m., mind you, on April 8th, 2018. I think we first met when I was about 4. You would be in my dreams, or you made a squeak on the floor. All I knew in life was a lot of fear. Trust came hard, and showing my weakness was dear. Life tells us at times to just suck it up. In my case inside, I felt like a volcano waiting to erupt. See, it is a part of me, and I'm a part of it. At times, there's nothing I can do but wait and sit. Over these many years, I've understood who you are. You're actually very close and not very far. I know something that makes you leave me alone. Like share, pray, meditate, talk to a friend, tell the truth on the phone. Or maybe I can pull out some aroma in the midnight hour, or meditate you away and deplete and devour. So when I think of you coming in and out of my life, just know one thing: I won't welcome your strife. I am more now today that what you thought before you could feel. And from this day forward, anxiety, my joy, you won't steal.
Don't judge my book, wesikiza story.
Kinywa chungu kuongea.
So I just had a mental breakdown. So I think it caused me to lose touch with reality. So I was actually admitted here at the Chiromolene Medical Center, and I managed to recover. And for me, the thing that helped me get through it mostly was through family and friends. And because I'm a creator, I love making YouTube videos, I do blogging. I always wanted to do that. Even if I didn't want to, I pushed myself to be able to do it. So for me, I would just say that if someone is going through something, no matter what it is, I feel like you can always get through it if you have the right support system, and if you yourself, you believe in yourself, because I really did not want to stay in that situation. I didn't want that to be my story.
This journey does not belong just to mental health professionals, but we all have a responsibility, and we can all make a change from just our small spaces, wherever we are, within our family setups, within our workspaces, and within the community. We cannot do this alone, all right? And I would like to welcome you to stand up and clap for yourself for attending this, and to say with me that I am a champion of mental health. Please say with me that I am a champion of mental health. Thank you all. God bless you.
You gotta
And the thought is, let's share our stories. There's a quote that says, when you share your story, it's like throwing a lifeboat out into the ocean. And anybody who holds onto that lifeboat, that could be the only chance he or she feels that he's like or she's like a somebody. So share stories. Let's talk. Let's engage. And happy celebrations to M.I.N.D Fest 2020, and looking forward to the next one. Thank you so much to Chiromo Mental Health Hospital, and once again, thank you to CAS Nadia Ahmed. Asante sana, and to the team that organized the event, and to you as the participants, for all those who are watching on Facebook and YouTube. Asanteni sana. We could not have done this without you. Have a good evening. Kwaherini, and see you next year.